students, how are you today? It's a wonderful day to start a new learning. By the way, I'm Teacher Princess, also you can call me Mom Says for short. So students, are you ready? Then let's begin. Our lesson for this day is about factoring polynomials. But before we start with the proper discussion, let me state to you the objective. So in this lesson, you will learn to factor completely different types of polynomial, find factors of product of polynomial, and lastly, solve the problems involving polynomials and their factors. Now, to start properly, I prepared here an activity for you. It is called Message from the King, a product factor associated. This activity will give you an idea on how factors are associated with the products. How to do it? Well, student, you will only match the factors in column A with the products in column B to decode the secret message. For example, in column A, we have the number 1, the factor 4x, open parenthesis, 3x minus 5, close parenthesis, where when we multiply it distributively, such 4x times 3x equals 12x squared. Then 4x times negative 5, we have the negative 20x. Therefore, the product 12x squared minus 20x is the letter U in column B. Then we have to put the letter U on its corresponding number that is written below. Students, did you understand? Now, it's turn to you to do the activity. Are you done? Very good. So as what you can see, the secret message in our activity is that factoring is the reverse of multiplication. So now, what is exactly factoring? Factoring is the process of an expression, which is reverse process of multiplication. Here, it has prime number. It is a number greater than 1 which has only 2 positive factors, the 1 in itself. In factoring, there are 6 types of it that we will encounter. We have the greatest common monomial factor, the greatest factor that contained in every term of an algebraic expression. Next type is the difference of 2 squares. Here, you had only remembered that the factored form of a polynomial that is a difference of 2 squares is the sum and difference of the square roots of the first and last term. Next, perfect square trinomials. A perfect square trinomial is the result of squaring a binomial. A perfect square trinomial has first and last term, which are perfect squares, and a middle term which is twice the product of the square root of the first and last terms. Next are the general trinomials. To factor trinomials with 1 as the numerical coefficient of the leading term, we must follow this. Note that always perform factoring using greatest common monomial factor first, before applying any type of factoring. Next type, sum and difference of 2 cubes. And lastly, grouping. So how was it, student? Did you learn something from what I discussed? That's great! To end this session, you will play together the game called Rags to Riches. It is an online game platform where the task is to factor those given polynomial accurately using those different types of factoring which I discussed. And after that, you will going to share your experience in the game to the whole class. That's all for today, and thank you.